founder of the Pittsburgh Bullets, and I would like to welcome you to Bullets TV.
They the last of the greats like Gorseys. Many ball so hard, give nosebleeds. Taking sides, then you heard about the whole team. They the best on the field or on the court. Yeah, they like no that they can conquer any sport. Champions, when you missing in the land they in. No doubt from the sprout, they was born to win. Got the competition froze like mannequins. When they hear the squad coming, teams panicking. Chill gang in your town, know they damaging. Putting fear in their hearts like the rap.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Bullets TV. My name is Marcus Robinson, and I'll be your host. It's July 12th, 2017. And on this episode of Bullets TV, we have some special guests from the Carnegie Hotshots. Paul Collins, a 3-year volunteer and a good friend of mine. Also, we have superstar athletes in Mike Maker and Jonathan Highflyer Tyler, and his brother Jordan Tyler, who's an 11-year volunteer for the Carnegie Hotshots as well. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Bullets TV. My name is Marcus Robinson. I'm your host. And we're here with our special guest, Paul Collins, who's a volunteer for the Carnegie Hotshots, which is the Special Olympics basketball team here in Western Pennsylvania. So, hello, Paul.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for having me and the team.
Good, good. So, tell me a little bit about yourself and your connection with the Hotshots.
Basically, through the program that I work with adults, and you know, I brought them on board. It started with one of the participants played for the Hotshots, and then through that I brought a few other of my gentlemen on board, and they played. And it's a great program. It's a great thing to be a part of.
Good. So you mentioned you've been with the Hotshots for about 3 years?
Yeah, 3.5 years.
Good, good, good. And what were the names of those athletes?
Robert Wolford.
Okay.
I brought Michael Blake on board, and then Anthony Dorsett.
Okay, great, great, great. All right, so you've been volunteering for the Carnegie Hotshots. You know, you guys have been playing basketball all over the state for the past 3 years, developing a program, to help these special needs athletes get some exposure and show off their skills, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, good, good. So tell me a little bit more about how you heard about the Pittsburgh Bullets.
I went to school with Marcus Robinson, middle school, Sterrett, Older Dice.
Cougars, class of 03, Older Dice, class of 06, Dragons all day.
Yeah. But, beyond that, I noticed that the Bullets organization was putting some great things together within the community. And I just put it in your ear, man. I put it in Marcus's ear, and I asked him if he would come out and play with the guys. They did a scrimmage, and, the team was very pleased with the result and the environment and just the activity. It was a really great thing, so we decided to, continue it with the Pittsburgh Police, too.
With the Pittsburgh Police, too.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Police came out.
So definitely shout out to the Pittsburgh Police and Carlynton High School for being huge supporters in 2 years in a row of supporting a basketball fundraiser for the Carnegie Hotshots, so that they have funds to go ahead and continue to hopefully take over the state of Pennsylvania next year and represent Pittsburgh as that prime team and the basketball hometown of PA.
Well, one note is they did play in Penn State in the state championship this year.
Yes.
And they placed second in their division, so they won silver. So that's a great thing.
Number two. We lost to.
You know what? I don't know.
What was the team? I think the team was from the east side. The team was from the east. I think they were from Chester. They were from Chester County. Exactly.
Chester County.
So we got again. We got the West versus the East, and the East keeps coming out on top. So we got it. So we had Older Dice versus Roman Catholic in the 6A high school championship this year, and they ended up beating us. So we got it. And then we just played the Philadelphia Cannons on Saturday. West versus East, and they beat us again. So we got to turn up here, Western PA. We got to get this basketball thing going so that we can take over the state and be the basketball capital of Pennsylvania. So, so last question for you, Paul. How do you feel about professional basketball or NBA basketball in Pittsburgh? Because we've had some people have taken a crack at the opportunity and haven't been as successful as the Pittsburgh Bullets have been lately. So now that you've seen what the Bullets have been able to do, how do you feel around that idea of bringing an NBA team here to Pittsburgh?
I think it's great. I think the game of basketball has changed a lot over the years, and just the level of competition. Basketball as a sport is a very entertaining game, and I would love to see Pittsburgh Bullets or professional basketball in
hey, you're fine. We take the Pittsburgh
Bullets.
So we're going all the way to the NBA. We're going to do a D-League team. We're going to do an NBA team right here in Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh, I need you to know that the last missing piece is you guys. We need you to come on and support this idea, buy your season tickets, buy your jersey, so that then I can call the commissioner of the NBA and say, hey, my community is ready to get this thing done. And that's all it's going to take at the end of the day. So again, thank you, Paul. I really appreciate you coming out. I really appreciate you, believing in what I was trying to do here in Pittsburgh, believing in basketball in Western Pennsylvania, and believing in the Pittsburgh Bullets.
Yeah. Thank you.
BPN Nation, thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This episode of Bullets TV is powered by Garaga.com. 1.7 million quality garage doors sold since 1983. We are proud partners of Garaga.com.
What's up, BPN Nation? We're back here on Bullets TV. My name is Marcus Robinson. I'm your host. I'm here with Mike Maker, number 23 of the Carnegie Hot Shots. We're going to talk a little bit about, the Pittsburgh Bullets, the Carnegie Hot Shots, and more importantly, his experience thus far. So how are you, Mike?
Good.
Good. So how old are you?
25.
25. All right. Tell me when you started playing basketball.
I started 6.
6 years old? Sheesh, Mike. So what you been playing for, what, 19 years?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. That's a lot of work. A lot of people don't play the game that long.
Mm-hmm.
Good. What do you like most about basketball?
I like basketball, maybe a three-pointer.
Good. You like hitting three-pointers? Yeah, I think you are a master three-point shooter, eh? Okay, Mike, so the Carnegie Hot Shots and the Pittsburgh Bullets have been hosting a fundraiser basketball game for 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Did you play? You played in both games, correct?
Yeah.
Good. So you were there in the beginning. You were there in the beginning of the Hot Shots. You were there in our first fundraiser basketball game, and more importantly, you were here in the 2007 fundraiser basketball game. So tell me how you felt about that basketball game.
I like basketball too much.
Yeah. Were you excited about playing against the Pittsburgh Bullets?
I'm excited.
Good. Did you practice really hard to prepare for the game? All right. So I was watching the tape, and it looked like you hit about a 50-foot three-pointer.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
How did that shot feel?
My shot.
Yeah, it was exactly. That was your shot. That thing was crazy. You started hyping the crowd up and going ham while you were in the game. 30 seconds in the game, it was 49-52. And I came down and hit a three, and then there was 30 seconds left, and there was an interchange going on between the Pittsburgh Bullets and the Hot Shots. How did you feel in that last 30 seconds?
Like 30 seconds, I made a shot.
You made a shot, and then all you guys needed to do was make one more in order to win the game, and then what happened? You guys hit the shot, and you won the game.
Yeah.
So second year, the Carnegie Hot Shots beat the Pittsburgh Bullets in the professional basketball game. So on the great talents and the hard work of number 23 Mike Maker of the Carnegie Hot Shots, who helped lead his team to a big W. I'm looking forward to next year. You looking forward to next year, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, good. So I appreciate you coming on Bullets TV.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be right back here after this commercial break.
This episode of Bullets TV is powered by Garaga.com. 1.7 million quality garage doors sold since 1983. We are proud partners of Garaga.com.
What's up, BPN Nation? We're back here on Bullets TV with some more special guests. To my far right, we have Jordan Tyler, who's been a volunteer for the Carnegie Hot Shots for over 11 years, supporting his big brother, Jonathan Highflyer Tyler, who's been a star athlete and a superstar for the Carnegie Hot Shots for a couple of years now. So thank you for coming on Bullets TV, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
So Jordan, tell me a little bit about how you got connected with the Carnegie Hot Shots.
Sure thing. So Jonathan and I were very close for all my life. He's been my big brother for as long as I know. And he always loved basketball. And in fact, we kind of picked up the game of basketball together. And our mother wanted to find a place where he could have an outlet for athletics. And the Special Olympics with the Carnegie Hot Shots allowed him to do it.
All right, perfect. So, you've been volunteering for the Hot Shots for 11 years now?
That's correct.
Good, good. So how long has Jonathan been playing for the Hot Shots?
Jonathan?
Yeah, how long have you been playing for the Hot Shots?
I've been playing for the Hot Shots for 12 years.
12 years, bro? You a 12-year vet, dog? Sheesh, you've been playing for a long time, bro. That's crazy. What, it's 2017 you've been playing, what, since 2005? Wow, you've been balling.
Since late 2005.
Yeah, you've been balling for a long time. Most guys after high school, or you know, after high school, they're done playing basketball. So you've committed to playing the game and improving upon your game for over a decade now, and that's something to be proud of yourself. All right, so Jonathan, we've been hosting this fundraiser basketball game, or sharing this partnership between the Pittsburgh Bullets and the Carnegie Hot Shots for 2 years now, and you've had some pretty monster plays in the games these past 2 years. So you had about 4 dunks in the game this year. Which one was your favorite?
My favorite was whenever I quit behind the hoop and reversed.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, matter of fact,
I put a reverse and put it behind my back, like reversed it.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we're going to cut. Take a look at this clip here of Jonathan Highflyer Tyler doing this reverse dunk in the fundraiser basketball game. Take a look at this. So Jordan, you've been an integral part in helping to contribute to this fundraiser basketball game over the last 2 years. And tell me a little bit about what it means to you for the Pittsburgh Bullets and the Carnegie Hot Shots to continue this partnership.
I think that it is extremely important for the Pittsburgh Bullets and the Carnegie Hot Shots to continue this partnership. For one, it brings a lot of exposure to a lot of different groups. You have the Pittsburgh Bullets, who are an up-and-coming professional team in the Pittsburgh area, highlighting our city in terms of athletics and positivity. And also it blends very nicely and very well with the national organization of the Special Olympics.
I agree.
And the Special Olympics, it does so much, and it allows athletes of all abilities and all calibers with many different skill sets to come together and really have some fun. And I think it's wonderful that they're able to pair together.
And I agree. It's really important to me that I continue to make the effort to utilize basketball as that vehicle or that tool to help reconnect our city, and to help give people opportunity and help, you know, inspire and expose guys like Jonathan Highflyer Tyler, who I wouldn't have known about if we didn't have this fundraising basketball game. So I was really excited, you know, when I got to see some of the skills that you had, and feel really, really blessed to become a friend and continue to work with you guys. So every year I get really, really excited about being able to come and compete against you guys, because you continue to get better. They continue to improve. They continue to maximize the opportunity, and more importantly, they compete and they leave it all on the line. And it's hard to find that these days, you know, primarily just around the basketball, you know, realm in general. But it's hard to find people that are passionate about things in life today. So it's really, really exciting to see how passionate the Hot Shots are about the game of basketball, you know, comparable to my passion. So I thank you again, guys, for coming on Bullets TV. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, BPN Nation. Go ahead.
I really enjoy playing for my Carnegie Hot Shot team. Y'all guys.
Shout out to your mom.
Y'all guys.
Shout out to Mrs. Tyler for raising these 2 beautiful young gentlemen here, and giving them opportunity, supporting them to make sure that they have a strong bond and a strong relationship.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But thanks for tuning in to Bullets TV, BPN Nation. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up next year. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll review some of the things from this summer, some of the summer events that we've done. But again, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jordan, for jumping on board and coming, you know, to Bullets TV and doing an interview. I can't wait to see you guys next year.
This episode of Bullets TV is powered by Garaga.com. 1.7 million quality garage doors sold since 1983. We are proud partners of Garaga.com.